Congratulations on the win. Given that you came in hurt and Saki was cramping and walking around trying to walk off the cramps. In terms of drama, was this maybe your most dramatic match and or most dramatic victory?
Yeah, definitely. The match obviously wasn't nice to watch. Obviously, I'm injured since last week from Winston Salem, and you know, my injury got definitely better, but still there is a huge way to do and huge things to do because it's a bit better. But obviously, my serve was just terrible. Just throwing the ball over the net and just try to run to win however the points and you know at the end maybe I was just a little bit more experienced and that's what's made the difference that I was that I had a couple of 5 set matches already behind me and I knew how to how to use my energy throughout the whole match.
At 2-4 down, he takes the medical timeout, but he's still able to hold and get to 5-2, even though he's cramping and then gets a timeout on the changeover. Did you ever doubt yourself at that point? It's 5-2, he's cramping, but he's still able to hold?
Yeah, I mean at 4-2, I really wasn't believing that he's cramping. I thought more that he's kind of trying to get his mind a little bit calm and because he definitely that's what I think that he obviously had it in his head that he might play against Djokovic on center court that it's gonna be his dream became true and so at 4-2 I just said to myself he's just trying to get himself a little bit calm and just to relax a little bit but obviously then at 5-2 when I saw him cramping and at 5-3 when he was serving for the match and I saw that he's really not able to run. Then I just tried to, run for every single ball and just try to get everything back and make him a little bit run. And obviously it worked. I was definitely lucky because he had a match point and everything could go other way. But I just fought and that's what made the difference at the end.
And that match point, you were serving, and initially you had double faulted, but the chair umpire overruled it. Was that a sigh of relief? Did you know that it was out, or you just heard it and went, okay?
It was definitely close. And I was just lucky, that he obviously overruled it, because otherwise it would be over, and I would be definitely very very disappointed after I broke him, and then serving for 5-all and not getting it done is just. But I was there. I was focused, and just tried to manage to win somehow. And at the end, I was maybe a little bit more ready for the victory.
Did you expect the big cheering section that he had? All of the Saki squad in the yellow shirts. I don't even know if you even noticed it or thought about it, but he had a big cheering section. Did you even know? Did you even expect it when you came in? And then once you kind of noticed that, what were you thinking?
To be honest, not at all. No, I just came out there and I was like, oh my gosh, I have so many supporters on his side, and I knew it's gonna be for sure tough because he's focused, and then that he's gonna come out there and just try to win and try to enjoy because he has nothing to lose, obviously. And it's always nice when you have crowd behind you, and then at the end when he was cramping, I think that all of the crowd was just cheering for him because they saw him suffering, and they saw him how he's struggling with his cramps and everything. So it was kind of unfortunate for him, but it's sport, and sometimes sometimes it hurts.
You gave him a hug. You put your hands out at the net. Was it just you thinking or saying, "Hey, I feel sorry for you. I know how it feels."
Yeah, definitely felt very very sorry for him. Because he was really fighting, and he definitely wished to play on Stadium 1. Probably against Novak. It would be a huge success for him, and I think he's on the right way. He's on the way up, and he's definitely got the game to be a top 100 player. But this time I think I used a little bit my experiences, and I just kind of, as I said, used my energy throughout the whole match. Just didn't try to go too deep and too much to not lose too much energy in the let's say the third or fourth set, just try to just try to cut a little bit the rallies and get a little bit more energy for the fourth and fifth set, which is really needed. And I had a couple of 5-set matches already, so I kind of knew how to use the energy, and I think that's all those small things, made the difference at the end. But obviously, I was lucky. He was 1 point away, not even 1 point. He was just maybe 2 centimeters away from the victory.
Now, more than likely, it'll be you at Ash Stadium against more than likely Novak Djokovic, who's in the fourth set with Janovic. And ahead right now, you had success against Novak earlier this year. How can you duplicate that if in the event it is Novak?
We'll see. First of all, I have to get ready. I have to get healthy, because playing against Novak and not being 100% ready is just impossible to beat. So if I get ready, then just go out there, have fun. I have nothing to lose at all. Of course I won the last meeting, but Novak is number one. He's achieved unbelievable things in the past. In the past years, he's won almost everything. So I really have nothing to lose. Just go out there, have fun. Try to play a great match, and who knows? It's the same like in Monte Carlo. I just went out there and had fun, and everything is possible. It's just every match starts at 0-0, and of course it's a best of 5 match, which is always different, but everything is possible. Everything can happen, and just try to prepare for the match as best as possible.
Are you a golf fan with the Titleist hat on? You play a lot of golf?
I just started like last year to play a little bit more. It really gets my head clean. I really didn't like to walk at all. I always drove my car, and right now when I go for golf, then I just walk. And it really makes me relaxed a lot. But of course it's a time eater, so I just it's of course not possible to play every single day. But when I have off, then I just go for golf and have my hat off and just relax.
Two sports star Jiri Vesely. Thank you so very much for the time.